welcome to Research Bites, your daily dose of science news. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. The monsoon season here in India brings with it a much-awaited relief from the summer's heat, and unfortunately, a host of headline-catching infectious diseases as well. Cue the thunder, it seems apt here. In a country with a population of over 100 million, managing contagious diseases is not an easy task. Dengue is transmitted through the bite of the female Aedes mosquito, and it is likely that our beloved monsoons help these pesky mosquitoes to breed faster and wreak enough havoc to get the attention of the press every year. A recent study published in the journal PLOS Neglected Tropical Diseases aims to study the nature of the dengue infection and its prevalence in India. Although the symptoms of dengue are treatable when detected early on, disease can be potentially fatal. To prevent this from happening, we need a better understanding of this disease that could help us drive management strategies. The researchers reviewed studies published over 5 decades that are related to dengue in India. The dengue virus is categorized into 4 varieties based on serotype, or the structures that are present on the surface of the virus. Some serotypes could be present in healthy people who are not infected by the disease but act as carriers. They don't show any dengue symptoms. The study showed that dengue is prevalent among a whopping 38% of India's population. But this high prevalence tells us that the large proportion of the population that is infected may get cured and go on to live a long life. The researchers also found that the 4 regions of India, north, south, east and west, have at least 2 different serotypes of this virus. The problem here is that when a person gets infected by dengue for the second time, they may have developed immunity for the first serotype but not for the second one. So a second infection could be much more severe. Also, dengue is an expensive disease that racks up the social and economic costs of the country. This is because to control dengue, the government needs to manage the mosquito population, put preventive measures in place, drive awareness campaigns, and set up treatment facilities. This study reports that in the year 2012 alone, the medical cost for dengue in India was estimated to be a staggering $548 million. The dengue vaccine is the latest preventive weapon that we have against this disease. It acts by boosting the natural immunity of a person against the disease and has been proved to be effective in some tropical countries. The researchers highlight the need for a more robust survey to identify seroprevalence, which is the prevalence of natural immunity to dengue in India. There are very few community-based epidemiological studies on dengue in India. These studies are essential for managing the disease. The researchers say that there is a need to initiate well-planned community-based studies that represent the different regions of India so that reliable estimates of the incidence of dengue fever according to age can be generated. India's steady development from rural to urban also brings with it diseases that were not existent in these parts in the past. With increasing global temperatures, the ecology of tropical diseases is likely to change too. So studies like this one help us identify the changing disease patterns and come up with better ways to manage these diseases with the information we have in hand. Thank you for listening. This podcast was brought to you by Research Matters, a SciComm initiative by Gubi Labs. For more science-based stories, podcasts and news, log on to our website www.researchmatters.in.